So my name is Laura, and I'm doing my Ignite on the ecosystem. The ecosystem is a system which water, temperature, plants, animals, air, light, and soil all work together and how they interact as a system. Ecosystems are made up of living and non-living things. In some ways, they're all interconnected to make up all the processes on Earth. So, yeah. The ecosystem is made up of three basic elements: the producer, the consumer, and the decomposer. And they all play very important roles in the ecosystem. What are they? Mainly they're autotrophs, which meaning that they produce their own energy, and heterotrophs, which are the consumers and the decomposers, and they usually eat the autotroph. So the first one, the producer, is an autotroph. They're usually plants, and they always produce their own energy. The consumer is animals that get energy from their producer or plant, and they're usually the animals that ate the plant and are always omnivores or carnivores, such as mice, hawks, and other animals. The decomposer breaks down dead plants and animals back into the soil, such as earthworms, mushrooms, and other types of bacteria, into elements that can be reused. How the food chain connects to the ecosystem. The food chain is a group of living things where each member eats another to be able to control the populations in an environment. So the first one, the plant, is again a producer, and they make their own energy using photosynthesis and the sunlight. The next one is another consumer, and they're usually herbivores, animals or bugs that eat the plant, and such as rabbits, chickadees, beetles, fish, and the primary carnivore is the animal that eats the herbivore, such as foxes, sharp-shinned hawks, red-tailed hawks, snakes, seals, and badgers. The secondary carnivore are animals that eat the primary carnivores, obviously, and those are golden eagles, for example, might eat a badger or another hawk. Great horned owls might eat snakes and other prey and stuff. Okay, so the decomposers, they decompose animals like plant litter, excrement, and dead things back into the soil. How humans affect the environment. So humans can be really hard on the environment by threatening ecosystems by producing waste and damaging habitats and removing too many species. So overhunting and overfishing is a big problem, and it can affect the whole ecosystem. For example, if you overhunt lions, there are too many zebras, and then there can be not enough oxygen in the air for humans. Deforestation is also important to consider because a lot of times animals will lose their homes, and also another interesting fact is that rainforests could vanish in 100 years at the rate we are currently cutting them down. Pollution is another big problem, and it can cause plants and animals to die, and it's also hard on your lungs. So here is a bird from the oil spill, and then an animal off the coast of Seattle, and then some more pollution in China. So land conversion is usually where people turn land into agricultural purposes in cities. It's also hard on animals because they lose their environment and where they live. There are many different types of natural ecosystems, such as prairies, grasslands, safaris, marine sea life, and forests, and basically anywhere on Earth. So BIB to the ecosystem, because you have to be a thinker and think about what you're doing and be caring to the environment, and then tell that to others and be a communicator. So.